The biggest question I get asked all the time is, hey, I lack motivation. And it's an annoying question to me because so do I sometimes. I don't always feel motivated to go to the gym. I don't always feel motivated to work, but I do it anyway. It's called discipline. When you're asking someone for motivation, what you're effectively doing is saying, make me want to do it. Please make me want to do it. No, you have to do it. Or you can stay a loser. And if you're going to wake up every day and lack the motivation to do what should be done, and compete against people who will do it irregardless of how they feel, you're going to perpetually and forever lose. When I meet somebody who's 50 years old and they have absolutely zero money, I don't think, oh, he's had it hard. I thought, you're just lazy.
Lazy people never get anywhere in life, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's tennis or money. If you're lazy, you're never going to get there.
I've yet to experience in my 36 years a man who genuinely tries their very best and is genuinely motivated to make sure they're the best version of themselves, who doesn't get what they want. I've never seen someone go, I spend all of my time doing what I'm supposed to do. I dedicate myself. I'm good to people. I'm honest. I'm hardworking. I've got a firm handshake. I don't snake anybody. God likes me, who doesn't have everything they want. I really believe the universe will give anyone anything they want if they actually want. I've seen people pretend to try their best. I've seen people make excuses for why they'll never have it and not get it, but I've never seen anybody who just wakes up, shuts up, works, and not get it. I did it. I didn't have food and I was a world champion. How did you fail so massively? How can you lack motivation? How can an antelope in the jaws of a tiger say, I lack motivation? I'm horny, I want to jerk off. You're 22 at the height of your capabilities, the height of your energy. It is Friday. Are you making money? What are you doing? Oh, there's this band. I really want to see this band. Bro, they're ripping out your throat in real time. You're bleeding out. Fight. Fight back. I don't have motivation. You're a loser. You are a loser. If you do not win, you lose. What do you call someone who loses? A loser. I don't feel motivated. Newsflash, neither do I sometimes. You have to do it anyway because it's your duty to do it because you don't want to be a loser. If you felt like doing it all the time, then there would be no magic to it. The magic is that you do it regardless of how you feel. What do you mean you need motivation? You don't need motivation. You have a duty to not be a loser anymore because the hole in the sky is closing. You can have anything you want, and that's how you disrupt the matrix.
Absolutely everything as a man is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to become your best and brightest version of yourself. And you're not going to do that simply by talking it into existence. You need to go out there and do things which are genuinely difficult, genuinely stressful, so you can become the man you want to be.
I don't believe men especially can learn any way besides pain. It's natural, intrinsic inside of men. You'll see a man drive a car too fast and almost crash 100 times, and he won't learn his lesson until he's crashed that car. We only learn things the hard way. Every single time something bad happens to me, that's how I see it. I see it as God teaching me to make me more wise, a more capable opponent, and that's how you have to approach life. There's never been a hero movie where all he does is win. To be a hero, you have to suffer. If you're suffering, even if you're a normal guy with a normal job and you're suffering at your job, or you're heartbroken because your girl left you, or whatever. If you're suffering, that's part of your hero's journey. If you want to be a superhero in life, you need to understand that for 80% of the movie, you're going to suffer. And when your life is that way, you have a chance to grow into something fantastic, and you should thank God for every difficult thing he puts in your path. A man is unfairly imprisoned in a Romanian jail cell and trained so hard he emerges stronger than ever before. That is a movie. We are living movie scripts. Why? Because we have bravery. Most men sit there and wonder why they're depressed because you don't get to live a movie. You're not the main character of anything because you were afraid your entire life. You've lived like a coward your whole life, and then you wonder why you're depressed. I'd be depressed if I was you. I'd rather go to jail as me than live free as you, because when you're free, you can't even do anything. You can't go where you want, you're broke. You can't have sex, girls don't want you. You can't speak because no one listens. You're more in jail than I ever was. My mind is free. I'm allowed to think what I want to think and say what I want to say. They have thoughts and they go, don't know if I should say that. They're their own worst enemy. Every single part of me is on my team. My hands, my legs, every single part of me is on my team. My body doesn't second guess itself. My mind doesn't turn on itself. We don't break and self-sabotage. There's no civil wars inside of Andrew Tate. You should be too ashamed to be a coward. Where's your shame? Well, we destroy that, right? We destroy that even in schools with men and stuff. I'll tell you something. My brother can shame me into doing something. Shame works for men sometimes. I say to men all the time, men come to me and say, I can't get a girlfriend. I say, it's because you're a loser. Come to me and prove to me you're not a loser. I will shame him and he will react to it and his life will improve. But now we have men with no shame. And then we wonder why we have a whole bunch of cowards. Cowardice is always the easy choice, but you should feel too much shame to take it. There is one path to happiness, and that is masculine strength, and that is eating pain for breakfast and becoming a better person. The flavor of life is pain. Accept the flavor and learn to love it. That's the only path to genuine competence and happiness within yourself as a man.
Feelings can be fleeting. One moment you're energized, the next you're drained. One day you're motivated, the next you're questioning everything. But the truth is, success doesn't care about how you feel. Results don't depend on your mood. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to learn to take action, no matter what emotions are swirling inside you. Life won't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't pause until the perfect moment arrives. Progress is made by those who move forward despite fear, uncertainty, or doubt. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll never reach your full potential. Discipline is about showing up day after day, whether you feel like it or not. Think of the greatest achievers in history. Do you think they always felt inspired? Do you think they never faced days of exhaustion, frustration, or doubt? Of course not. What separates them is their ability to keep going, to stay committed to their goals, regardless of their emotional state. They understood that feelings are temporary, but results are permanent. When you wake up and don't feel like working out, do it anyway. When you face a difficult task and feel overwhelmed, tackle it regardless. When the world seems heavy and your motivation is nowhere to be found, push through the resistance. Because every time you act despite how you feel, you strengthen your willpower and bring yourself closer to your goals. Your emotions are not your master. They're not in control. You are. The human spirit is capable of incredible things when driven by purpose. Remind yourself why you started. What are you fighting for? What vision keeps you awake at night? Let that purpose guide your actions, not the whims of temporary feelings. It's easy to let emotions dictate your decisions, but that path leads to inconsistency. And inconsistency is the enemy of success. One skipped day turns into a week, one excuse becomes a habit, and before you know it, you've lost momentum. Don't let that happen. Stay the course, even when it's tough. Remember, action creates motivation, not the other way around. The moment you start, even if it's the smallest step, you ignite a spark of energy. That energy builds as you continue. So don't wait for motivation to strike. Create it through action. There will be days when you feel tired, days when your body aches, when your mind feels foggy, or when your heart feels heavy. Those are the days that test your commitment. Those are the days that separate the average from the extraordinary. Push through. You'll thank yourself later. Feelings are like the weather. They change constantly. But your purpose, your goals, and your potential are unwavering. Anchor yourself in the bigger picture. Focus on the long-term rewards rather than the short-term discomfort. What you do now will determine the life you live tomorrow. Excuses may seem valid in the moment, but they're nothing more than distractions. I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow. It's just one day. These thoughts are traps. They're the voice of mediocrity trying to pull you down. Don't listen to them. Your future self deserves better. The path to greatness is not paved with ease and comfort. It's built on sweat, sacrifice, and persistence. Every step you take, every small victory adds up. Over time, your consistent actions will create unstoppable momentum. Think of the person you want to become. What would they do? Would they let their feelings control their actions? Or would they rise above, staying disciplined no matter what? Act like that person today. Embody their strength, their determination, and their resilience. The world rewards those who persevere. Success is not about luck or talent. It's about persistence. It's about showing up when others quit, pushing forward when others retreat. Be that person. Be the one who keeps going. Life will throw challenges your way. It will test your patience, your strength, and your resolve. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity to prove your dedication. Rise to the occasion. Face the obstacles head on. You are stronger than your feelings. You have the power to push through discomfort, to overcome doubt, and to keep going even when it's hard. Trust in your ability to endure. Trust in the process. At the end of the day, what matters most is the work you've done, not how you felt while doing it. Results are built on consistent effort, not fleeting emotions. So take a deep breath, focus on the task at hand, and do what needs to be done. One day you'll look back and be grateful for the times you didn't give in to your feelings. You'll see the progress you've made, the goals you've achieved, and the person you've become, and it will all be worth it.